Serenor faces the Asfrosti army led by Phallus and Erica upon Whiteholm Bridge and emerges victorious. They use the Alfred to destroy the bridge and succeed in isolating the enemy within Whiteholm Castle. Meanwhile, the Byzantine army led by Minister Exham arrives in the city. They begin to wrest control of Glenbrook away from the Asfrosti forces while safeguarding the people. Everything goes according to House Wolffort's plan. All that remains is to negotiate terms of surrender with General of Laura.
Chapitre 14, acte 1. Je te donnerai mon cœur.
General of Laura fled with Queen Cordelia beside her.
Yes. I saw them board one of the warships in the harbor.
I thought the surrounding waters were being blockaded by Minister Camsell.
Some of his ships were encircled by the enemy. The general used that opening to escape.
Frost's expertise with ships far eclipses our own. She exploited the sole weakness in our plan.
But she knew when to cut her losses and did it without thinking twice. I can respect that.
This is no time to be impressed. We have to go after them. Prepare a boat.
Wait. Our aim was to take back Glenbrook. With General Ablora gone, we can easily claim control over Whiteholm Castle.
You're suggesting we just abandon Cordelia?
No. Simply that there is an order to these things.
Then I'll go by myself.
You won't. Without you, our fight loses its purpose.
My sister was kidnapped. Ablora ruined my family.
Be patient, Your Highness.
Serenor, I'm going. Don't try to stop me.
Let us give chase. Ironclad Asfrosti ships are slow. If we leave now, we can still catch them.
Frederica.
We mustn't be hasty.
Queen Cordelia is yet another victim of Gustadolf. We must save her. I do not want to regret not going after her.
Benedict, Roland is indeed our cause for this war. But once the war ends and people find out we abandoned the Queen, their faith in him will be lost.
Will it now?
Let us go to Queen Cordelia's aid. It is part of our fight as well.
Thank you, my friend.
The young lord's grown up to be a fine man, Benedict. Let's do what he asks.
Very well.
Bénédicte qui commence à bouder. Un combat direct. Ah ouais. Ah ouais. Ah ouais. Très bien. Écoutez, bienvenue pour ce chapitre 14. J'enregistre ça à la suite du chapitre 13. Ça s'enchaîne pas mal là. Alors, on va faire un petit tour au campement. Je vais vous montrer un peu rapidement aussi les évolutions que j'ai. Parce que là en plus on a débloqué, on a des persos qui sont niveau 20 maintenant. Avancement possible. Écoutez, c'est Serenor qui va clairement augmenter. Il a son arme au max, il change de classe, il a la classe comme ça. En protecteur, ok. Il n'y a que Corentin qui est en subalterne. Oh, le pauvre. Il y a peut-être des médailles, tu me diras. Ah non. Pas de médailles en stock. Oh, oula, il y a plein de choses à récupérer. Oui, j'ai débloqué pas mal de choses. Hein. Et là, je suis en train d'économiser mes hauts faits. Soit pour les médailles, soit justement pour récupérer des... D'ailleurs, je vais peut-être les dépenser. Je vais peut-être les dépenser. Comme ça, on en aura 5. Très bien. Mais effectivement, il y en a qui coûtent 500. Là, ce serait intéressant quand même de les avoir. Donc oui, au niveau des unités... Au niveau des missions, je vais vous le montrer vite fait un petit peu la liste quand même. Surtout qu'apparemment, il y a du nouveau. Voilà. On en a quand même pas mal. Et les deux dernières que j'avais faites l'autre fois, c'était celle-ci, où il y a des coffres et ça donne pas mal d'objets. Et on a celle-ci qui peut être courte, en fait, parce qu'il y a un boss et si vous le tuez, la mission s'arrête, donc vous n'êtes pas obligé de tuer tout le monde, mais vous vous retrouvez en 2 groupes séparés. Et donc là, j'ai débloqué la prise. Les portes du château sont en main de l'ennemi. Reprenez le château tout en veillant à la survie de Serenor. D'accord. Bon. Ça sera plus pour l'XP et du fer de qualité. Niveau amélioration, effectivement, donc ce que je disais, c'est que là, je passe pas mal de temps. Et là, d'ailleurs, je vais pouvoir augmenter aussi Roland. En termes de capacité, voilà, j'essaie d'augmenter un peu tout le monde. Ça, on va faire parce que c'est très pratique. Huguette. Huguette, on peut lui augmenter des trucs. Corentin aussi. Narve. La mage, je vais pas trop utiliser, même si elle est sympa. Giulio, niveau 18. Pour le reste, tant pis. Cela dit, ils peuvent avoir des renforcements encore. Enfin bref. Bon, là c'est le petit point campement, je vais pas trop m'attarder dessus. Et on va enchaîner tout de suite avec le combat. Je pense que ça devrait le faire en termes de niveau. Parce que là en plus il n'y a pas beaucoup de trucs annexes, c'est vraiment ça enchaîne. On est dans le cœur de la bataille. Ah, j'ai oublié de faire la lecture.
We've got you now as Frosty Curse. And we'll be taking Cordelia back with us.
So we've been caught. Prepare for a fight.
My lord, if you use the pulley, we can board their ship. But only one person can cross at a time. Careful not to get left there alone.
Oh là là, c'était quoi cette merde?
We must look before we leave. We won't be able to return with the pulley, given the differing heights of our vessels.
Understood.
Ok.
We will save the queen. We must.
Par contre, les unités volantes, ce sera pratique. On va voir comment c'est foutu. Oui, bah forcément, les unités aériennes sont recommandées.
At once.
Peut-être qu'un petit archer... Ouais, je sais pas.
I won't let you down.
On va mettre comme ça, on va voir. Ouais, Anna aussi. Bon, on va essayer comme ça, on va voir. Éliminer Avlora. Donc on n'est pas obligé de tuer tout le monde. Non, je vais pas faire de sauvegarde ici, ça sert à rien. Du coup, on va regarder le champ de bataille. Ici, la poulie installée sur la corde qui relie les 2 bateaux pour sauter à l'abordage du vaisseau ennemi. Cependant, gardez à l'esprit que vous ne pourrez pas retraverser dans le sens inverse. À vous de décider quelle unité vous devrez traverser et quand. C'est vrai qu'on n'est pas obligé de traverser tout de suite. On va attendre gentiment qu'il nous attaque. Bon, je pense qu'il y aura genre... on va nous tirer dessus via les canons ou un truc du genre. J'essaie de mettre les unités les plus proches. Ouais, on va faire comme ça, on va essayer comme ça. Allez, c'est parti, mon kiki. On voit qu'il va être particulier. Offensive du navire.
Cannot escape us on the water. We can use the pulley to board their ship, then strike General Ablora down.
Hawk Riders! Fell any who draw near. Do not let them aboard.
Cease your struggling, Avlora. This is where you breathe your last.
So the Dawn Spear still lives after all. But not for long!
Time to work.
Est-ce que ça compte comme une action? Je comprends pas là. Ah, sûrement que ça veut pas à cause du faucon. Ça doit être ça. Tant que j'aurais pas dégagé ce faucon.
Face me if you dare.
Bah, c'est nul du coup, si à cause du faucon je peux pas le jouer. C'est nul.
Shall we dance?
C'est un peu craqué son
Think you
truc.
can catch me? Dance, poison. The hunt is on. Focus. My pride is my shield.
For the honor of House Wolffort.
Ça fait quoi en protecteur? Permet de subir 50% de dégâts à la place d'un allié pendant 2 tours. L'allié doit impérativement se trouver à 3 cases minimum du lanceur. D'accord. Une sorte de sentinelle quoi.
I see a path to victory.
Si je mets faucon pèlera sur Flanagan par exemple. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
I see right through you.
Aïe.
I'll take you on. Push on through.
I hope you're watching, grandfather.
Shall we begin? Your wounds are
That's the stuff.
Where did I go wrong? Allow me. Flame, heed my call.
Voilà, par contre, ils ont ouvert la voie là.
I stand ready.
Putain, mais c'est ouf. Quoi.
That went well.
face me if you dare.
Charge!
On va se débarrasser de lui.
You don't stand a chance. My shield. I
Compétence
shall
apprise
reach
en
greater
protecteur
heights.
aussi. Ok. Et là, ça c'est fort. Hop là, ninja.
Forward. Now I end this.
I shall try my level best.
Allez, je vais faire un petit... Alors, déjà, je vais réinitialiser la caméra parce que là... C'est vraiment net. Je vais faire rejouer Serenor.
We must stay vigilant.
Alors, rassure-moi.
You won't.
Ah, merde. Ah non, c'est bon. C'est bon, c'est bon.
You're in the way. Forward. Death from above.
Here I come.
Try this.
You've left yourself open.
My pride is my shield.
Ça passe bien. Ça va peut-être se passer un peu moins bien quand Elvira va arriver. Et puis il y a des renforts qui arrivent aussi, bordel.
Go now. Leave none.
Damn it.
I shall not fall. My turn.
General Ablora, please release Queen Cordelia. I know you are wise enough to see she is no more than a pawn of Gustadolf.
I cannot hand her over. House Wolffort will treat her no differently than the Archduke.
I swear to you we won't.
You are one of them now, Frederica. Do not expect me to hold back.
General Ablora, I will end this.
Ouais, mais le truc c'est qu'elle est pas au courant.
We will make
peut pas
our
savoir.
ideals reality. Time for some sorcery. initiated. One step closer to our hope.
You've done it now!
Are you in need?
Bah!
My way!
Ça c'est très bien. Ouais, elle, tu peux pas l'empoisonner, elle est immortelle. C'est...
Found strike.
Flee while you have the chance. Try as you might, you will never take Queen Cordelia from me.
Come, Avlora. Let's settle this once. Do not falter. This is our chance to strike down their...
I do not leave survivors.
I won't lose.
Ah l'enfoiré, il bloque.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Bloque le passage, les enfoirés. Ah, je suis emmerdé là.
From where shall we strike? Death from above.
Here I come.
J'ai réussi à rater, incroyable.
I've been waiting for this. You're in the way.
You left yourself open.
Admit defeat.
A wasted effort. I'll show you what I can do.
Une blague. Peut-être que j'investisse dans des anneaux aussi.
Let me show you what I've learned. Two actions. We can win this.
Cool heads shall prevail. Face me if you dare.
Close. Impressed?
I was prepared for this.
Comment dire?
I'll take this. I'll take this.
My turn. My lance strikes true.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. We must stay vigilant.
I won't lose. Did you see that? Forward. Perish. Die already.
I hope you're watching, grandfather.
C'est pareil, il peut pas passer. Bon, c'est pas grave.
It isn't over yet.
Not yet. It's not over yet.
My arrow flies true. You'll get no mercy from us.
My turn.
Back at you. Aim for the general. Hold nothing. Avlora.
Come, Wolffort. I shall...
I've been waiting for this.
Away! Too slow.
Cool heads shall prevail.
For one and all.
I owe you.
Let me show you what I've learned.
Je récupère un point de capacité.
From no danger.
Your orders?
J'ai besoin de voir un truc avec Nerf. Jusqu'où il pourra aller. On peut pas l'endormir non plus, mais non mais sérieux.
Too slow. To lead, I must grow. You've left yourself open. For victory. This is where you fall.
Your Highness.
Let us pry out their weakness. Let us reverse our fortunes.
Stronger than you look. You'll be nothing but a blood stain upon my blade. Surrender.
Trop fort, bordel.
Back at you. Fool.
Ah mais oui, j'ai le bijou de résurrection.
Forward.
Et ouais. Et ouais.
So you had me, huh?
Ah là, ça la fout mal, hein.
I hope you're watching, grandfather. Lightning!
I've been waiting for this.
J'ai quand même envie que ce soit Roland qui la tue. Voir si on peut pas avoir un petit dialogue caché pour ça.
Shall we begin? Be at ease, much obliged.
This is my chance. This will hurt.
My turn.
Ah, tant pis.
Too slow.
I have failed you.
Victory is mine. Une nouvelle médaille, très bien. On va probablement donner à Anna. Peut-être à Roland. Oh.
We have taken your ship. It ends here, Avlora.
I am sorry, my queen. Being overtaken by these traitors and failing to protect you is my life's greatest failure.
General Avlora.
You dare call us traitors? You invaded Glenbrook under the premise of peace.
If not traitors, then how about Hyzantian dogs?
Every dog has its day, and this one shall be mine.
Please stop, Maxwell.
Stand back, Cordelia.
You're not Maxwell.
What?
There's no mistaking it. Roland!
I see now. Oh, how I wish I could tell Gustadolf.
Stop, Roland!
I am sorry for all the pain I have caused you, Cordelia. But I will free you from this villain by my own hand.
No, Roland! General Avlora is...
Cordelia! Why?
General Avlora protected me.
Queen Cordelia!
Run, Avlora.
Your Majesty, forgive me.
Non, t'es sérieux là? Ouais, alors.
Find her. She won't get far with those wounds.
Queen Cordelia! Gila, she needs a healer.
Cordelia? Cordelia!
Non, 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 ça peut pas, non, non. Bon, par contre, tu m'expliques comment Avlora elle arrive à nager avec une putain d'armure en plaque comme elle a? Mais non, ça peut pas être comme ça.
This frosty general takes Cordelia and flees on a warship, but Wolffort gives chase, and Avlora throws herself into the Norzélia River. Some of the remaining as frosty soldiers fight tooth and nail to keep their hold on the city, but are eventually bested by the Hyzantian army. Though Glenbrook has taken more damage than anticipated, her people are safe, and House Wolffort breathes a sigh of relief to see their plan fulfilled.
Non mais sérieusement? Le château de l'île Blanche a été récupéré, mais on ignore ce qu'il est advenu d'Avlora, qui a tenté de protéger de Cordelia, pardon. Elle va s'en sortir.
It looks like she's overcome the worst of it. Once she wakes up, she should be fine.
Thank you, Minister Lila. She would not have made it without you.
Glenbrook was our ally during the fight against Esfrost. You need not thank me, Prince. My apologies. I suppose I should call you King Roland now.
No. My enthronement has yet to be announced.
I see. I shall take my leave.
Thank goodness. But why, Cordelia? Why did you shield our enemy?
C'est la fin de ce premier acte. C'était le premier acte. Hein. Je te donnerai mon cœur.
Overwhelmed by the forces of House Wolffort, Esfrost's troops are scattered and driven from the Crown City. Glenbrook, at last, is free. Several days after this fateful battle, Queen Cordelia announces her intent to abdicate the throne and make way for another. Roland Glenbrook, his face no longer hidden from the world, will take his rightful place at the seat of power. With the prince's friends having only just finished grieving his death, and his enemies having only just finished toasting to it, this news shocks the foundations not only of Glenbrook, but of Norzélia itself. By routing Esfrost's forces and leaving the city unscathed, House Wolffort displays their martial prowess and their loyalty to their liege. The prince becomes king, and condemns the schemes of Gustadolf, making known Esfrost's plot to usurp the throne. However, the people's reaction to this news is not quite a chorus of approval. It is plain that the ravages of war and the shame of subjugation have left an indelible mark on the once prosperous nation. Although the battle for Glenbrook is behind them, Serenor and the rest of the city's liberators must make ready for a struggle of an entirely different sort.
Chapitre 14, acte 2. Va là où la gloire t'attend.
Congratulations on returning to your rightful throne, King Roland.
Ah, you've returned. My friend, a word.
Yes.
I am honored to have had you by my side on this journey. To be able to call you friend.
As am I, Roland.
Your Majesty, representatives from Hyzant have arrived.
We shan't make undue demands of your time, King Roland. We've simply come to say farewell.
Without your aid, my people would still be under Esfrost's iron rule. Glenbrook owes you a debt of gratitude.
Consider the debt paid. The knowledge we gleaned of Elfric's capabilities was more than worth our troubles.
Indeed, it surpassed my every expectation. The Holy One is sure to be pleased with the results.
Your Majesty, can we trust you to lift the embargo and keep Esfrost subdued?
Of course. Lord Wolffort has promised his full cooperation in that regard.
Your Majesty, lest you misunderstand your friend's position, allow me to make one matter abundantly clear. Minister Serenor is of the Saintly Seven. He is not to serve at your whims, but by the grace of the Hierophant.
I understand. But he is also a lord of Glenbrook. More importantly, he is my friend. As such, I would ask for his assistance in the days ahead, as I have in days past.
Your Majesty, it is plain that the friendship between you two runs deep. However, the rules of politics are old and immutable.
And what does the Lord himself think of his new position?
Of course, I am grateful for the honor Hyzant has bestowed upon me. I will do all in my power to serve both the Hierophant and King Roland with all faithfulness.
In other words, the Hierophant does not have your full loyalty.
Well,
Glenbrook and Hyzant are to be two nations united in purpose. Surely it is reasonable that Lord Serenor acts in service to both? Perhaps King Roland and the Hierophant should discuss my lord's role together.
You are right, of course. It is not our place to assume the goddess's intent.
Very well. I hope to meet with the Holy One as soon as my duties allow. I expect busy days ahead for you, Serenor. Be prepared.
Certainly, Your Majesty.
Milo shall stay in Glenbrook for the time being. If there is aught she can assist you with, consider her at your complete disposal. Remember, Milo, that you are the symbol of friendship between our two nations.
But of course, I live to serve, Minister.
And with that, we shall take our leave.
May we meet again soon.
C'est une espionne!
They leave us with a spy. It seems we still haven't won their trust entirely.
Whatever secrets they uncover will only attest to our commitment to the friendship between us.
Still, their actions speak volumes. Their aid has not come without expectation of just recompense. Already they seek to make Lord Serenor their puppet.
But we need Hyzant's aid to crush Esfrost.
By the same token, we cannot resist Hyzant without Esfrost's might. And once Esfrost is laid low, Glenbrook will have served its purpose. What then would stop Hyzant from tightening their grip?
Just as they did with the Roselle. The injustice I saw at the source is not something I'll soon forget. If you require proof of Hyzant's true nature, you need only remember.
I know. This country is my home. Built by my father and the kings before him. Safeguarded by my sister and generations of my forebears. I will rebuild it. Restore its glory and its pride. We will not be treated as dogs at the end of a leash.
For now, we must look within. Only after that work is done should we look without.
So, the Crown City has fallen. I see. And what of General Avlora?
She fell into the Norzélia River and has not been seen since.
And my siblings, Thalos and Erica?
They died, fighting bravely in battle. My condolences, Your Grace.
I understand. I have fewer pieces on the board than ever now.
Pieces? Really is true what they say about him?
It seems I was wrong to think that Hyzant would remain idle. Or was my more grievous error to be taken in by the prince's false death? Regardless, I was a fool to show House Wolffort any mercy.
Your Grace, reports from the battlefield tell of an unknown weapon being brought to bear against our forces.
Oh? Continue.
A purple explosion was seen when the bridge to Castle Whiteholm collapsed.
That bridge has weathered the elements for untold generations. We mustn't allow Hyzan to think they've won the upper hand. I intend to answer their weapon with one of my own.
C'est déjà la fin de l'acte? Ok. Peut-être que ce sera un petit chapitre encore une fois.